Hello, welcome back to the stream. I did a little bit of work since I last was on stream. I've managed to figure out what was going on. It was because my error from last time was simply because I didn't initialize array. A really silly mistake, but that's what happens when you're tired. So this is what I've got on the asteroid minigame too. So you can fully move around with your cursor, and it moves that, and the asteroids are coming in like this. So now I need to actually look at updating the state on the C++ end. So that will be an interesting problem. We'll see how we go with that. Because at the moment, the server is just set up for sending to VimScript, not receiving any data. So I will quickly just pop up the chat and get everything set up. Alright, so I just gotta do pop out chat, and then I will put the stream on my phone so I can just make sure everything's running fine. But yeah, you can see it's been running for a little bit now and there's not been any issues. So everything's stable, it's great. Alright, you can see it's been running for a little bit now and there's not been any issues. Cool. Alright, let's get into it then. So first I will... just quit this. I'm gonna clear out some of these prints that I have at the moment. Before I do that, I'm going to quickly go over get diff and just make sure there's nothing I want committed before we go ahead with anything. Yeah, I think we want to commit what I did last time, so that this will only take me a second. Let's do a little diff on this. Oh, that is an error. That's okay. We can go get status, add this, and I think that should be good. So resolved undefined behavior is when waiting for receive signal, and we also need to add that I've actually got basic asteroids animating. Yep, cool. Alright. So I have made some slight adjustments. I had to get rid of the delete function I had in VimScript because it would reset my cursor. That's interesting. It would reset my cursor to here, which isn't very useful if you're trying to play a game. So that means that currently you can create new lines. I might put that on the second to do, because it's not that big of a deal at the moment. Alright. So let's open up the asteroid minigame. So sending will be interesting. So let's open up Vim emulator as well. And also open up the VimScript files. So what will be interesting is trying not to conflict with this, because this will conflict if I don't do things correctly. I did just want to have like a live updating feature. We'll see how that goes. Perhaps I could actually do this here, send to the buffer thread, and try and read the current Vim instance from this line. And I think that actually is what I'll do. So we do send first. Let's just make a new function as a starting point. And we can call this request buffer. And we'll have to make this in the header file as well. So I can just chuck this up here. Void, actually SD Spring. My stream has stopped on my phone. Hopefully it's not stopped for anybody else. There we go. Request buffer. We probably don't need anything in that. It just needs to do this. And then we want to I'm just going to quickly refresh my stream on my phone and just double check. I seem to always have issues at the start of the stream, but it should go away pretty quickly. Okay, cool. So here we'll need to check what sort of data we're sending through. So I could just do a simple header on it. So let's go if message is equal to request buffer indef ch send raw channel we'll want to send, and we can return here as well. We want to return the current buffer, so let's go get current buffer as string, and I should do Vim script as well. Let's just reopen the Vim script documentation. I'll just do that for now. So it's like edit, so it's the part of the docs the buffer's in. little bit annoyed that it's not showing up here. This seems to be a good way to get to that link. Here we go. Sorry this website doesn't come up for us for any of my searches. It seems to be the best resource. So we will want to go to get buff. There we go. Alright, so we could just do this, get buff line. Might be our best option. Alright, let's do that then. And we'll make a new function just to make things a bit more tidy. Yes, 21 by 9. So we'll need to do request buffer here. We can just have that as a void for now. End def. Alright. And then we can go call request buffer. Actually, I don't need call on VimScript 9, I keep forgetting that. Alright. So we'll want to go for line count, buffer number, and change L name, signs, variables, windows, pop-ups. I think there's a better way to get the line count in Vim. It was, I believe it's line, we were using this last stream, yeah, 70. Okay. So we can go for, is there a range for VimScript range? Range, okay, cool. For I in range, and then we just do 1, 2, align, $sign, cool. And then we can conjoin this into one string. And send off the result, and it should be all happy. I do want to add on a new line though. Alright, let's see how this goes. So I want to go request buffer, so that will be request buffer. Cool. And we should do this threaded as well. For now, I think we can get away with it not being threaded because we're just testing things. But we'll need to, actually no, we should do it as a thread. Write it correct first. So this will be std string request buffer thread. Cool. Request. and when you send this. Now this is where things will get interesting. We need to lock guard, std mutex. And then we'll have a little error message here. We don't need it here. Actually, while I'm making this, I'll leave the printouts there. I've spelled that wrong. Okay, so instead of sending, we are sending, so we'll send to the latest socket. And we are sending request buffer. And I should probably make this a string. That's actually okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so it's 14. Okay, that's fine. We request the buffer. We should have our callback boolean as well. And then we want to receive the buffer. This might need to be increased depending on how large we start making games. So while we don't have a callback yet, we want to go if receive m latest socket receive buffer 56 0 equal to -1. Callback will always be true. I suppose we do want to make sure that we're not receiving the receive signal. If we are, something's going really wrong. So I actually want to exit if I receive the receive signal. Let's do this here. I don't actually need this null character thing anymore, that can go away. Alright, so this, and then if it is equal, we need to actually exit the program. Something's gone seriously wrong. Oh, that's fine. Probably just need a callback. Okay. So we've got this lock on at the moment. Returning this data will be a little bit interesting. I think maybe a callback is the correct solution for this. Alright, let's do the callback function as a first attempt and see how that runs. So we will need to pass an std function callback. I do need to refresh myself on how I wrote this in my graphics controller. Should be a reference. And I need to go up here. Oh, actually, I can do it in my HPP file, can't I? I believe it's functional. Graphics control HPP. Yeah, it's functional. And then we'll need to update both of these functions to have a callback. It's true. We don't need a return value, so it can be a void. Cool. seems fine. We can get rid of this though. And where's our threading threads here? Void function, void C string callback. Cool. Got our callback argument. Now we go over here. So now this code I've written is wrong. That's alright though. We're just going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Fix these up. C string. This needs to be a reference, which I haven't set over here, have I? Yep. Cool, that's done. I can close this graphics controller. This needs to be fixed as well. Cool. That's confusing because I've got this callback boolean now. Sorted now. And then we should be able to do callback. And we can send in the string that we just received. So we'll have to construct it as a string, but that's fine. From memory, that's fine. I'll double check how I'm doing my error handling again though. Oh, that should be fine. Okay. Sweet. So we've written the request buffer code. Now we just need to actually request it in our game. So we sent a buffer here. I'm gonna double check my synchronization that I did up here because I quite like how I managed it here. Emulator request buffer, and we'll do our callback as, I don't know, let's open up the header file and chuck a new function for this. Can it be private? We'll see in a second, won't we? Void buffer callback. This takes st string, and we'll call this result. And assuming we're just testing, we'll just print it out here. And we can go buffer callback. I'm gonna open up my shader program builder and just double check how I'm doing stuff there. Okay. So I'm guessing this will probably actually have to be a protected function, but we'll see. It's a non-static, okay. Can I do this without a static function? Ah, I see. Okay, that's fine. Let's chill. This is I3. This should work. I don't know what the problem is here. I'll chuck it over here into public. That's probably what my issue is in the first place. Yep, it is. Nope, it isn't. Call back. Okay, we can do that. So I'll just make make this static. Where is it? It's this one. On Earth. Null value reference type txt function void string. Void star string. Okay. What? Maybe make has a better area for me to look at. I swear I said that to a normal std string. I'm on Linux Mint at the moment. It doesn't look like anything. Doesn't look like what it used to look like though. I've had this computer for a long time, so it kind of stripped everything back over the years. Yeah, I'm certainly asking for std string. The heck? Well, first this needs to also have the callback being sent through though. That's an immediate problem. Oh, thanks. Ah, there we go. There was the issue. Wait, what? What the heck? It's a 2D game. It's got quite a bit of shading though, so it'll have some 3D-ness to it. What the hang? Okay, whatever. Cheers. Hopefully it'll be cool when it's done. It's still pretty bare bones at the moment. I do feel like I'm fighting C++ sometimes. I don't quite understand what the issue is here. Can I do YCM fix it? Wait, that didn't fix anything. Why was that even a fix? Can I just give it buffer callback? This is really weird to me. I don't set static here. I'm streaming it every day at the moment. At least for the next 3 or 4 days, I'll be streaming every day. I'm doing university at the same time, so I am quite busy. But I try to get onto this as much as I can. It needs to be const, that's my issue. I'm being dead silly now. This needs to be a const std function. And I need to update it here. And I need to update it up here as well. Cool. This can be const as well. Then as soon as I do that, will it be nice to me? I need to do asteroid minigame. And then buffer callback. Here we go. It would just need to be const. That's chill. Alright, so if I make that, it should work. Okay. Request buffer. Why is that being called first? Okay, so now we're having race conditions. I kind of guessed we'd have this problem, to be honest, though. This could be size 256 as well. Let's just make this again. Buffer send. And then we have a stall. It's probably the mutex doing this. I don't use NeoVim, so I wouldn't know either, to be honest. Like, all my stuff is, just VimRC. That's my entire settings. And I'm writing, the server stuff for my Vim client and Vim script. I assume we won't get this problem if I am not calling these one after another. This is Vim, it's just normal Vim. Okay, something else is causing this issue. Alright, well... Oh, actually, it could just be a compile issue with this, because I did just add this and didn't test it. So let's Shift I. So Shift I, Control V. There we go. There we go. And I can remove this as well. Alright. Alright, well, the asteroids are coming back now. I really need to resize the terminal automatically though, because that's quite small. Probably not that large, but that's way more readable. So this will cause problems as soon as I remake this. Why is this acting like it is? Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's a Vim script error. So it's really hard to see what the actual error it's printing out is. I'm assuming it might be this range function. So I'll just comment this out temporarily. I don't need return. That seems silly. Okay. Oh, this does need to return here though. Cool. All right. Aha. It's because this needs to be a variable. That's why. Is it beneficial to use Linux for coding or Windows just fine? I can tell you that a lot of tools are written in Linux for coding, so there's a lot more compatibility. It is a little bit of preference, to be honest. Like, you can do a lot of Windows, but I know that when you start kind of getting in the weeds of things, people tend to start using something called, I think it's called Windows something Linux layer. It's WSL. Windows subsystem for Linux, and they can actually start using the Linux console, which a lot of programming tools use. So you can get away with using Windows for everything, but it's kind of, you don't have to use WSL at all because you're not having to simulate Linux if you're in Linux. I also kind of appreciate the customizability of Linux, and I'm a bit of a advocate for FOSS, so I ain't complaining using free software. Sorry, I'm also in the middle of thinking about this issue that I'm trying to solve. Alright, I should be back. I managed to crash my computer, so I'm guessing I had a buffer overflow in whatever I was doing just there. Wouldn't be fun if I didn't crash my computer. Okay, where was I? Let me get the music I had back on. Camera's off. Okay. Actually Linux is really good for gaming now. I would totally agree with you 3 years ago, but now that Valve's done a lot of work with Proton, that's also made Wine a lot better. I run all my games on Linux now and haven't had any problems. There are games that use anti-cheat clients that you can't get around, so if you play like Rainbow Six and stuff like that, you would have to do a virtual machine or some other solution. But other than that, most things just work. I don't know what's happening there though. So if I open up my mission state again, am I sending this call back? I swear I removed it. Oh no, mission state, asteroid, minigame. Yeah, I commented it out. I'm not sure where this buffer overflow is happening. Is it happening in here? It could be. Oh, cheers, dude. Something weird is happening, and I don't know what it is. Do that. And let's also echo this buffer here. We should never be hitting that point though, so that's a bit strange. Yeah, no, that's going to cause an issue if I keep running that. What is this error? It's most certainly this function here. I just don't understand why it's actually hitting that, because I haven't got anything that's meant to request the buffer. That is really weird. Just having that function call just destroys everything. It's a mixture. This was a just a project for fun, and it's turned into something for my degree at the same time. But I'm gonna work on this after I finished my degree. Oh, let's not do that, or else we're gonna crash nightly. Sorry, I'm just popping out the chat again on my laptop. It's a little bit slower on my phone for responses. Okay, I think I should be back now. That's really weird. I don't know what's happening there. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. It's annoying because I have to reset this up. Not that it takes a long time, but so apparently I should use double dot because that specifies that it is 100% a string concatenation. Yeah, I can show you. It's a really basic laptop. Okay, so that should work. I'm a bit confused why it isn't working. Yeah, no, I'm getting buffer send, and then it just all goes kaput. Maybe if I do call, that might be the way to go. Oh. Yeah, no, something weird is happening there. So it seems to... And if I comment that out... What the heck? Does that make sense to anybody else? Because I'm certainly not receiving request buffer. I don't think I call it anywhere. Because I have the request buffer thread function, but I'm never calling it ever. What's the name of the file? It's asteroid minigame. Yeah, I've got it commented out. Maybe I am doing the wrong sort of string comparison. Don't really... Yeah, so I'm making this game from scratch. It's in OpenGL, so essentially I've had to make my own engine. So I can show what that looks like. Let me just close this. Oh. So this is the application code. So I'm having to set up pipelines and write all my rendering code, do the running, sorting out FPS and delta time, like everything I have to write from scratch if I need it. I've got SDL though, which gives me some sort of relief, because if I am loading textures, for example, it's an intro state. Yeah, I can use SDL to actually interact with files and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's all the tools I have. At the moment, I'm trying to send data to Vim, because if you have a look at this, I have an actual terminal here, and that's getting streamed to here, and the game is sending data to that terminal. And I've got it sending. Now I need to actually send states back so I can see if the player's interacted with any of these stars, because I want the player to delete a star, like so, but right now it just comes back because the game engine doesn't even know that the player's deleted anything. Calling. Actually need to pop this up on here so people can see what I'm doing. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I've been coding for a long time, but I never felt not confident to try anything. A lot of the times that leads to me having no idea what I'm doing for a long time, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's hard for me to tell you how good I am at programming. I feel like I still have a lot to learn. I've done it as a hobby since I was about maybe 11, doing very, very basic stuff, and now I'm in my honors year of university, so it's hard to tell how much I learned as a hobby and how much I learned in university. Probably a lot more in university, to be honest. I think maybe last year I kind of figured out that I think I could probably have a good shot of doing anything. Okay, so Vim script. Why is it hitting that? That's my question. Vim script early turn. Maybe we could just play it safe and do this. Because usually my pattern is to just do return statements early. That's what I prefer, at least. Cheers, you too. I don't know what sort of projects you're working on, but hopefully it's good. Oh my gosh. Give me a brain malfunction. That's what I'll call this. That is going way faster all of a sudden. Why is that happening? What the heck? Okay. Well, whatever. But as soon as I do this, everything just breaks. If I just do, I think I can do quit. That would be a good test. Yeah, no, that's working. As soon as I do this, it all goes kaput. Is it because it needs to compile the function, maybe? Here will not. Oh, that's why. I figured it out. There we go. Okay. I just couldn't read the error messages, went way too fast. But now that's sorted, I should be able to see what happens if I do this. Okay. Receive callback transfer sync has failed. Okay. Well, we had that there for a reason. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I've done a lot of Java in university, and I kind of came to the realization that I really love low-level programming, and I just watched heaps of like YouTubers like JDH and Tokyo Spliff and stuff like that, and it just seems right up my alley. So I started learning it in December of last year. I don't know what Flutter's like. That's the iOS language, right? Seems like request buffer has gone to the wrong spot. Actually, cross-platform uses Dart as a language. Oh yeah. We did see that it actually sent request buffer to the buffer, which is strange behavior, assuming we've got this if statement there. Because that's meant to direct that signal to not there. What the heck? Just got a sanity check and see. I surely don't need like an end else, do I? Else if, end if. Yeah, no, I don't need like an end else. I suppose I would have gotten a compiler warning if that happened. If message is equal to request buffer. Alright, let's echo the message then. What on earth? Cheers, I'm just listening to the Daggerfall OST. I literally just go for Elder Scrolls music half the time because I don't know what to put on that's copyright free. This isn't making sense still. There's some strange wizardry happening in this VimScript code behind the scenes. Yeah, I can share the link. There you go. Call the request buffer channel. All good. What is happening? This is making no sense. I don't think there's a string comp in VimScript. String CMP, VimScript. No, it's giving me the same stuff. Oh, there is a string comp apparently. I doubt this will make much of a difference. Why is request buffer being sent? Send request buffer. Maybe if I make it a power of 2, it might fix things. Nope, doesn't like that either. Cheers, have a good rest, dude. This is more of a sanity check than anything else. Request buffer. Yes, that is what I'm sending through. Let's just not do that. What is going on? This doesn't make any sense, right? Request buffer, they're the same string. What on earth is happening? Huh? What the heck? It's never simple, is it? It's kind of funny, but this is driving me a little bit up the wall now. Why is that happening? What was it? It was string comp CMP, just like that. And then we do message and request buffer. Hopefully that's not some pseudocode that person wrote and it's actually part of Vim. I am losing it. Okay, yeah, that's not a thing. I can do this. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. I swear. If this is true, then I've lost all hope. What the heck? So that's returning true. But we're not calling that. Okay. That's cool. Yes. Yes. Oh. What have I done differently? Did I just do a single equal sign? What did I have before? When it wasn't working. There's nothing different. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, right, of course. Let's redo all this and then have that make. I was probably doing something really dumb and didn't even realize it, but that's okay. So at least it's working now. And we don't have synchronization issues, which is, that's cream of the crop right there. I'm hoping if I move this back, all should be well. Yep, that's fine. And this can be an empty string. And then what were we doing before? We needed, before everything else broke, we need this. Okay, now we're back to the start of the stream. Now I fixed all that crap. Buff. What's it? Get buff line. And then we can do one line. Okay. That's fine. Buffer. Alright, assuming streams die down a bit, I'm gonna make myself a coffee. Vim scripts. BP script. I want Vim script. Can I just remove the last line? That would be really cool. Concatenation, literal strings. I'm on Linux Mint, believe it or not. I'm just using i3 Window Manager, and I've done a little bit of customizing. While taking my kettle to spoiled, I'm gonna pour a coffee. I'll be here in a minute. Maybe this is something I can ask mods. How to remove last character string in Vim script. There's like 10 different ways to do it. Regular expression. It's so over the top. Okay, I can do string slicing apparently. Alright, let's do that then. Result equals, what's it? Result 0. I hope it's not making up this shit. Sometimes it gets confused and thinks that I'm writing Lua code for NeoVim, and then it just becomes absolutely useless for any sort of information, but we'll give this a go. Oh, something's gone wrong. That's definitely a compile error. Yeah, that's 100% what it is. Maybe I just deal with that in C++. That might be the way to go. Okay, I can do that. Though, why is it doing that? No, I'm getting nothing. Okay, why is this? Where is my Vim script? Is here. Is it because I'm calling it buffer? Well, let's just go buffer in and see if that fixes thing. Determination. So I'm making this game because I started learning Vim 2 years ago in January of 2022, and the first 6 months were hell. There was no tutorial or anything online that was really going to make it that easy. I mean, you do need to read tutorials and stuff, but actually, like, learning it was just... It was very painful. At the moment, I would just search up YouTube tutorials and maybe look at, like, Reddit and Stack Overflow for certain commands you're needing. There is a game for teaching Vim, I think it's called VimVentures. That's okay, but they have like a program for paying for it, so the free version is somewhat limited. That shouldn't matter. If we go echo get buff line 1 line, that should give me the entire buffer. Failed fuck. Alright. Silent start TCP client. Ooh. Ooh, that might be what's happening. Get buff line. That's what's happening. I see. I see, says the blind man. I actually need to name the buffer. There we go. That should solve all problems now. Yay! Okay. Cool. So, with that in place, we should be able to, Okay, so we do this, we request the buffer. If I tab edit this, asteroid minigame, HPP, this is still static, which is a little bit of a worry. Yeah. So I'll actually have to pass the minigame through, which is fine. So let's go mission state. Our mission. Oh, actually, we'll just do this as asteroid minigame. And asteroid minigame state. Is that what I did it? Mission, actually. Mission, and then we need to go back to the Vim emulator and sort this out. Probably need a reference to the mission. We need to do this in the header file. Mission. 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 And then should be a nicer way to do this than what I was about to write. I think this person had a really good version of it. Nope. Okay. That's chill. That's chill. And then I should be able to change everything back here now. Okay, this should work fine, hopefully. Do need to make this a reference. And I do need to send this through. Okay. Let's cooperate now. Yes, it will. Just make everything and it should all work, hopefully. Oh. 390. Yes, I do need to pass the mission in, don't I? R values. Okay, so who was I up to? Trying to do this callback thing. Okay, back up and running. So it doesn't like me passing in this version of the app. So it doesn't like me passing in this version of the app. Okay, so I need to have a look at implicit conversion for threading. Conversion, nice2 thread. So okay. There's no name type on here because the following virtual functions are pure with an I mission. Is it trying to make a copy? Is that why? Probably will. Is it trying to... Is that why? Him. Is it trying to make a copy? Is that what's going wrong here? Is it trying to make a copy? Is that what's going wrong here? Also, it will be copied. Yeah, okay, so it's trying to make a copy, which it shouldn't be. Function explicit. Okay, fine. I'll do sheet pointer. That's fine. So we'll instead of doing a reference, we'll do a sheet pointer. And then we'll have to update all this into the header files as well. I need to update this in here as well. Cool, it's done. And then I need to fix it in here. So that's this, the shared pointer to I mission. And this needs to be shared pointer to. Alright, let's give that a gaze. Doesn't like that either. This is getting more and more silly. This is getting more and more silly. Static pointer cast. Okay. Static pointer cast. I mission. Right. Oh no. Okay, so I make this shared, and then shared from this. I didn't even know that existed. I believe I am already managing this inside a shared pointer. If I go to tutorial mission, yeah. Oh no, it's a unique pointer. Okay, bugger it all. We're doing this. We're going back. And then we can go bool is request ready. SD string get request. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll want to go down to our TCP here. We'll have request ready equals false. Oh, actually, we'll do that in the constructor. And then string, that should be m underscore request result. M request ready equals false. Undeclare identifier mission, yep, so we're removing this callback entirely. M underscore request result equals this. This needs to be reformatted. There we go, that's better. Okay, these next functions should be really fast, alright. Vim emulator request ready is request ready. And then we do std string emulator. We could do an error thing here, but for now I'll just leave it how it is. Get request. That should return m underscore request result. Done. M request ready equals false. Just in case. This should be a no discard function, and I need to write that really quick, like quick smart actually before I forget about it. Is that not working? Have I written it wrong? Probably. Yes, I have. Done. Okay, back to this. We can go and kill off this buffer callback thing I was originally going to do. And then we can go if vim emulator and M. Okay. If I'll do it up here, it's fine. Cool. It's working. That's what we wanted. We're getting there. I'm just doing a tidy because I haven't done it for a while. Okay, we got a bunch of magic number errors. I won't worry about that just yet. I'll format and then okay. So now we can actually get the request. We should create a new function to pass it. So I think just for the basics of this game, we can just test if the line's empty. Yeah, let's just do that. So if I go to here,